Hi everybody. Oh, welcome back. How are you all doing? Good, I hope. I am back with another video. Um, I'm Laura, and I look like crud. Sorry about that. There we go. That's better. And this is Tiny Toes Reborn Nursery. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like and subscribe. And comment down below. Leave me an emoji. Or just say hi. Just how you doing? What's up? So I was watching. I watched several of you guys or other reborn people, and I was watching Kits to Cradles the other day, and she did a cute video, and I'm like, oh, I want to do that. And you're not supposed to copy people, whatever, but I thought it was a good idea, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do my take on it, and because I really liked hers. And her name is Misty, I believe is her name, Kits to Cradles. Go check her out. She does some cute content and everything. And but I thought I would do my version of it and of my favorites in the nursery. My favorites in the nursery. I think she called hers something else, just her favorites for reborns or something like that. But my favorites in the nursery. Obviously, I love it all, but I do have some favorites and some new favorites, and it's always changing. So I thought I would come on and do my favorites of my nursery. In my nursery, my nursery is different from her nursery. So I thought, I'm sorry, Misty, I am copying you. Just my version. So all kidding aside, I just dumped everything over. I just moved my laundry basket and my little diaper pail thing fell over. So first off, I wanted to show you, because I have injured my back. Most of you know that I've hurt my back. I don't know. It's like, I think from my pregnancy from Asia, which she's my 27-year-old, I had bad sciatic issues with her. And I think ever since then I've had an issue with that side of my back. And when I first moved this nursery in here from where my craft room is, I pulled it and twinged it. The doctor said I have a pinched nerve, and it's just got to relax and take it out. But every time I start feeling better, boom, I do something stupid. Anyways, so for that, I need a seat to sit on. I can sit on the floor, but I'm not gonna. But I have my old stool, and I covered it with a pink pillowcase. But where I got this blanket from one of my thrift hauls, it says has little feet, so tiny toes. I figured I'd put that on. It's not the most comfortable seat, but it gets me off my feet, so my back can be okay. So I have several things here in the nursery that I love. And recently it's my older stuff, my vintage stuff. I love the playpen, I love the crib. I have a dresser that is older than me probably. And then I have my dresser that I had as a teenager when I was probably Ariel's age, 12 to 13, 14 years old. I've had it ever since. I've had it forever. And that's the one I put all of my vintage, not prototype, but my portrait baby of me. That would be fun to see, is other artists' portrait baby of themselves. That would be cool to see. I don't know if any other artists have done that or whatever. I wanted to try it. I still haven't found one for my husband, and I'm still looking. I'd have to have his picture right with me when I'm looking at babies, and I would have to look at that. Anyway, I love my vintage stuff. Absolutely love my vintage stuff. But for newer kind of, well, it's still vintage stuff. Let's start with bottles, because I got them sitting here. This is a vintage one. from the 60s. I was born in 65, and this one is from the 60s, and they were glass back then. And I found a big one and a little one. And this is one of my favorite bottles, and this is Lucy's. So I've made up some formula for her in here. So this is one of my favorites, which is a vintage item. Now the next one, you're moving up to into when my kids were little, like early 80s, mid 80s. And that's where these other ones come in. They're still vintage. I love this bottle. I love, 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 love. I remember being in the hospital, I think, with my son Sean, which he is 38, 39 this year, something like that. He was born in 82. And I remember feeding him these kind of bottles, the little glass ones, and I actually found, what is her, I'm butchering it. She just changed her channel to, I can't remember her name. Anyway, I was watching her video, one of her videos, and on her little side table she has with her chair is, she had one of these bottles sitting there. And I kept eyeing it and eyeing it. I'm like, that looks like a Similac bottle. So I messaged her, and I'm like, where did you get that? I had to have one. So I actually found this on, I think, eBay. And somebody had already they made this. I did not make this bottle. They did, and I bought it that way. And I don't know what's in it, how they've made their bottle, but it's sealed and it's got the formula in it. But this is one of my other favorite bottles. And then the next one I just got. I fell in love with it because of this color. Now this one is plastic, so this was probably in the 70s, actually 05, so maybe 2005, early 2000s, 99, you know, I don't know. But I fell in love with this one. I bought a new nipple for it, and this one is Grayson's bottle. And I love it. I made the bottle up for this one. And I think, did I put, yep, I did. I made it, so here, let me show you. Okay. I made it disappearing, so you go like this. Watch the bubbles. Can you see the bubbles? And I made a disappearing one. And then lastly, I have a whole bunch of different bottles. And actually, I should probably bring over my newest favorite. I'm not sure what I did with the pink one. I know I had a lady give me a pink one for this, and I'm not sure what I did with it. I thought I put it up there with the other ones. Anyways, this is my next favorite, is the Playtex bottle. The favorite, these ones, I had these with my kids in the 80s, and I still have them. But this one I like because of the yellow. The yellow is more like a muted yellow. I have that one. And my newest favorite are the Dollar Tree bottles. I love these bottles. They're like that, and they have little, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, and, but I have a pink one, because one of you sent me a pink one. I have a blue one, I have a white one, I have a green one. I don't know how many other colors there are, but I have these now. So I think that's it for bottles. I like the older bottles. And Tanner's bottle, and there's my son, my younger son. It's square, and it has a teddy bear on it, and I've shown it before. But those are my bottles that I really like. So the next thing I have is diapers. There's really only, I have Loves and some other ones over there, but they're not my absolute favorites. My favorites, and I've used with all my kids, except for my older kids, because I use Pampers with them. But from Asia to Ariel, excuse me, I used Huggies. They are so soft. And for real babies, they have these elastics that hug their legs. So you don't get a lot of blowouts with them. But these are my absolute favorite, is the Huggies. And then the newer stuff, I can't get them here. We don't have a Target here, are Honest Diapers. If you're looking for like theme kind of things and everything, definitely those. I have a few that I've gotten, that I've bought individually. I don't got like a case of them or anything. But they are soft too. They're not as soft as Huggies, I don't think. But I love the little things they have on them. Like these ones are monsters. And I have some for the girls and I have some for the boys. I have a lemon one. Bella, I think it's Bella. She's got the unicorn one on. I think I have several. I have some for Christmas time. I have several different ones for the babies. But I love these. And if you don't want to buy a whole pack, check out Poshmark and Macari. And sometimes you can find, and even eBay, you can find a mixture of them somebody's selling. So those actually are my two favorites, actually. Those are my two favorites. So for pacifiers, I don't have like an absolute, but I have a couple, and it's because it reminds me of the vintage ones. This one is a Bibs pacifier, and these resemble, I'm trying to find a 1960s pacifier, and these resemble, from all the pictures that I've seen, resemble those. And so these are one of my favorite. These are the newer, these are the Bibs. But even the 60s ones look just like this, but I think they're bigger. They're bigger round. So these are one of my favorites because it also fits in Grayson's mouth really well because of the round part. So there's one, and my other one, absolutely, I used to love these with my kids when they were little, and I kept them. This one is actually from my son in 1982, and I've kept it for all my babies. I had like a bunch of them, and I'm down to the last one. And the nipple is darker. It wasn't when I first got it. And so this is a Nook. I love the Nook ones, and they fit his mouth really well too. And I think I had another older one, but I modified it. I wish I hadn't, but I did for Lucy because she needed an antique one. So this is my absolute favorite binky. I've had it forever. I love this one, but I love this one too. And I'm sure there's more out there that I like. Like I got a couple of silicone ones, but they're not my favorite. I like them, but they're not my favorite. These are my favorite. And so, and these new ones, yeah, see, these are Nook. I tend to go with the Nook ones. One I got for Grayson is a Nook, the newer version. This is the older version. And the newer version's more wider. Still has like the holes in it, but. Okay, what else we got? Toys. Let's talk about toys. Now for Passy clips, I make mine, so I don't have, well, yeah, I have the clip with the cloth. I don't have it right here. I do have a couple that have the cloth and they're designed, you know, the ribbon ones. And like Charlotte's, let me get Charlotte's. I'll grab Charlotte's. Okay, these kind that have the on them, the little clip. I like these. I got several of these. I think I really like the silicone ones, but I don't have one. So eventually I'll get one. But I like these string ones because you can put them on any pacifier. Now the pacifiers that have the big round, like the Nook ones, you can put the string on it. And I have another one, like these animal ones. I still have one here that's brand new. These animal ones, not this one. I have another one. I think it's Tanner's. It has the silicone piece that you can put around here. I don't have many pacifiers. You'd have to take this part off for it to really stay on good enough. So, but these ones, I mean, I have several different ones. I have this kind, and the ones that I make that are like this one. So I don't really have a favorite of these. I do like the animal ones. I do like those. Those are cute. But like these ones, they don't have a clip on it. I could probably sew one on here. So if it was a real baby and they drop this, it's gone, you know. So, yeah. So there's those for passy clips. I really don't have a favorite. They're just handy. They're just handy. Little toys, like for role play, you know, it has to fit their age level, you know. Like he's a newborn. He's not going to play with toys. But he's got a lovey. You know, he may have a little lovey. I love the loveys. Those are one of my favorite. But I really like the soft ones for these little babies. And then as you get up, they're like little older, like Bella and Ari and them. Then you can go to the like building blocks and the ones that you can hold. Like Tanner has one that has holes in it, but it's a round thing. And, you know, like this thing. So he has that, you know, it has to fit them. For little newborn ones, they're not really, they sleep all the time. But I had these for Ariel, and I do have hers, but she took it, and I can't find it, so I know it's in that messy room somewhere. But I have this one. You just put them on their feet, or on their hand, you know, right here. When they're moving, it makes noise. I like these. I had those for Ariel, so I do like those. And then, of course, you've got your teethers. I like those. But when they start getting teeth, you can't give them this anymore because they'll puncture it. They'll puncture it. And you can freeze these. This one says do not put it in the freezer. I always put mine in the freezer. It says not to. You put it in the refrigerator to make them cold. So that's a good one. I like these too. And lastly, the newer toys are like these wooden things. And I made my own beads. They're plastic, they're not silicone. They should be silicone. But I don't have silicone beads, so I just made them out of this. But it's really soft wood. I love these. I bought these so I can make it. I got some on his, what did I do with it? I don't know what I did with it. It's over there, I think. It's over here. Oh, right here. The play thing that you put on the floor. It has a couple of these hanging off of it. So I do like these. I do like these ones. So for toys, that's about it. I tend to still like the vintage kind of stuff. I love the vintage ones I have for Lucy. I don't know what it is about them. They're cute. But I think if I had to pick a favorite, it would be these softer ones, the soft ones, and the vintage ones. I like the vintage stuff. Now, as far as babies go, everybody knows that Tanner is my favorite. I love them all, but Tanner is my favorite baby. I love him. He's the one that I use, that I have anxiety with, that he's the one I grab. He's the one that goes with me camping because I usually have a hard time. So he's my sweetheart. He's my baby. This is Tan Man. So if you haven't seen him, here he is. He's usually always near me down here. I keep him in this bouncer, and that's the other thing, chairs or whatever. I love bouncer chairs. When my kids were little, they had a different version of it that they kind of looked like car seats. I love those. They fit on the table, they went everywhere, and I do like these ones. So his is the blue one over here. So he sits here while I paint, and while I do stuff, he sits here and watches Mom. He sits there and watches Mom. But my new favorite is this guy. I absolutely love him. Oh my, I fell in love with him when they first showed his kit. When Bountiful Baby showed his kit, I'm like, oh, I want that kit. So here is my Grayson. This is Grayson. He is the Blake asleep, which by happens to be my grandson's name, Blake. But he is my, he's my new fave, is him. I gave him eyelash. He does have a little bit of hair. He looks like an old man. When you take it off him, see, he looks like an old man. And, yeah, he is my new fave. He will not be going with me to the camper. He will stay here. Huh, buddies? I love him. He is my next favorite. And I'm making him a brother. Now, I did that with Tanner, and I didn't fall for him like I thought I would, and I ended up selling him. So I don't know what's going to happen with this one. We'll have to wait and see. So let's see what else I got on here. Clothes. I love these nightgowns, all the nightgowns. I love all the nightgowns. Love all of them. And what else? They're easy to put on them, but I like the things that match. You know, like the themed. So, like I was saying, I like the nightgowns. And I've lost some weight, so everything is falling off. So, I really love the little nightgowns. I love them. I really do love them. I think they're my absolute favorites. But I do like some of the sleepers, okay. And I love the matching outfit kind of things. But my favorite is the little sleepers. I tend to love the smaller babies. Definitely closed-eye babies. I love the closed-eye babies. I've got a couple open-eyed. They're not reborns though. Just Tanner. Tanner is my only reborn. I do have my Behringers. They're open-eyed, but they're not like reborn babies. They're dolls that I've reborn. And what else? Do I have another one? Gracie's closed eyes. I tend to go with the closed-eyed babies. And Angel is the bigger baby, but she's closed-eyed. I don't want to talk about her right now. And, yeah, but I really love the closed-eyed babies. Preemie to newborn, bigger newborn. If it attracts to me, the 0 to 3 month, I've only have the 3. Bella, Elariah, and Angel are my bigger sleeping babies. So, but yeah, he is my absolute newest love. Blankets, I like the fuzzy ones. For the littles, for the preemies, and for the preemies, I like the swaddle, blankets, because I can really wrap them up. But for like newborn to, so I like these really soft, fuzzy ones. I love those. And my new favorite, other than the bouncer chair, I have the half open boppy, which is okay for support and stuff. But when I found this one, I love this one. This is more like a chair. It has the solid in the middle. And I found this on Mercari, I think. I love this one. This is my favorite. And I just cover it with, depending on who I have, I'll cover it. And because right now he has the gray blanket. And I've been saving this blanket forever, so I guess this one's Grayson's. I don't know if I can find another one that's similar to it for the new baby. I don't know, but I've got some. The Behringer babies are yellow and gray, and I have a yellow and gray one over here, and this one. They kind of share this one, but yeah. So anyway, excuse me. I think that's it. I wrote down bottle, clothes, blankets, chairs, passies, diapers, the boppy, and toys. I think that's about it. You know, obviously I love my changing table and my cribs. I like the older cribs. Those are cute. The newer cribs are nice. Like this isn't newer. It's kind of newer. This one's old. This is 80s. This one's more on the newer side. I do like those. I do like the newer ones. They're gorgeous. But I don't have a brand new one. All my stuff that I've got in here, all these things, that crib was given to me. This one I got for $10. My poor crib I got for $5. My other crib I got for $20. My changing table I got for $5. My little rocker bed for Charla was given to me. I think I paid the most for is Gracie's crib and my Mama-Roo. I think I paid $50 for the Mama-Roo, and my carriage I paid $80 for that. But the majority of everything is under $20. $20 under for everything that I've got. My little cart thing here, which is beautiful for our nursery. I haven't changed that lately. So anyway, that's my faves video. Definitely go watch Kits to Cradles. Go watch hers. Hers is different. I mean, it's her favorites. This is my favorite. So go watch her. And yeah, so we will see you again soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, bye.